it's kind of like a really intense game of make-believe. That's what society is. Like, everybody's playing these roles in it, and everyone's really committed to the game in the most intense way possible. And you get so committed to the particular role that you're playing, whatever it may be, that you forget that that's just one role out of an infinite number of possible ways that you could be. You don't have to be stuck in your current system of predilections. So the question is, how trapped are you in whatever your particular modality is? Can you get out of that? And you sure as fuck can. And these psychedelic trips are definitely one way. Meditation is another way to figure it out. But whenever you like smoke DMT, you're immediately given this view of one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your life. And you're like somebody who just had a hard day at work and just walked into the ultimate surprise party where everyone's like, hey! And it's like, oh God, it's beautiful, but I'm so fucking tired. And oh, I'm so sad. And oh, I feel like shit. And it's like the message it gives you is, right, see, you are clinging to this identity of the sad, tired, unhappy person. But if you just let go for a second, you're going to have a really good time at this party. And that's the identity reset that I think that they're talking about. And it's so possible, because that's a game. The game of the hunched over businessman with the briefcase and the weary face and the big sighs and the depressed tweets and the, oh man, this fucking world is... That's a role. You are playing a part. You are like fucking Daniel Day-Lewis, and you are committing fully to the part of the mopey, depressed businessman. That's a part, and you're winning awards for it left and right in the form of all the people who secretly hate you. Or all the people who you make feel sad, or you're having a real effect in the world. But you know, it's not being a businessman is any better or worse than any other role that you're playing. What's bad is when you forget that you're playing the role. A cool thing to realize is, and it's a fun thing to realize, and it's a blasphemous thing to realize, and it's blasphemous because you want to believe that you're a victim. It's the best to come home and put the fucking briefcase down and take the sigh and sink down into your couch, and now you got an excuse to slurp back that fucking whiskey that you've been trying to pour all over your happiness that's frozen under the fucking ice of the role that you're playing. It's fun to be like that, but the psychedelic reminds you, it won't let you get away with that. It's like, no, I'm sorry, friend, but you're in the Garden of Eden. It's beautiful here and perfect, and oh, get ready for some really bad news. You're perfect. We love you. You're wonderful. You're forgiven. You haven't done anything bad. Everything that you think is bad is something that you did when you're in a kind of dream. You were sleepwalking. We don't care. We love you no matter what. And whenever you're ready to accept that, we're right here for you. And that sucks, because if you're really hooked on being Elliott Smith and you're really getting off on that fucking dark hell that you're in, it's a little annoying to realize, like, yo, you're fucking giving away the thing, man. Don't let people know. I'm committed to this. It's like they say Daniel Day-Lewis. He had to get carried around because he committed so much to the role of being a paraplegic that they had to carry him from one place to the next, because the way he acts, it's incredibly disruptive to him if people talk to him as Daniel Day-Lewis, that he wants to be the role that he's in. So in the same way, when DMT comes along and is like, Mr. Lewis, no, that is not who I am. I am a depressed man who is middle-aged, and is terrified, and is trying to control people who aren't acting the way I want them to act. I am not fucking Mr. Trussell, whoever you just called me. I'm not a being of love. I'm a being of darkness. And it's like, no, you're just playing make-believe, man. You don't have to keep playing that.